Good evening, everyone. Phil here, and welcome to the Daily Wrap for what was Monday, the 20th of October, 2025. An interesting day. Let's talk all about it. First of all, today, there was no podcast in the morning. Instead, I wanted to do a major stream of Pokemon Legends ZA to see if we could get more into the meat of the game. Previously I had played it twice and had kind of only still kind of gotten just through the intro and started to hit up what the main game would be. Today I wanted to hit more of that for sure, and we did. The stream went very well. Lots of engagement, lots of chill interaction, talking while playing the game. We did a lot of the stuff in the game that was story based, meaning we advanced 2 ranks of the ranking system by winning duels. We fought against human trainers to earn the points that you could get a ticket to fight those duels. We did go to some of the open areas, they call them the wild areas, to either catch Pokemon or to do subquests. Today, there was a major development where there was tons of subquests that were introduced that we were able to do. Sometimes you do a subquest and you just get a Pokemon and recruit them, and it's one that you couldn't get previously. Sometimes it'll open up the ability to traverse an area you couldn't go to before in the city, and then you can get new Pokemon that way. So it was pretty good in my opinion. I'm still enjoying the game. It hasn't felt too repetitive or boring yet. I am having a good time with it. The audience seems to be of the same opinion, so it went well, okay? Then we hit the goal during the stream, meaning we hit 10 out of 10, and it was time for DSP Tries It, this new menu at Taco Bell. Now, this menu had 2 different things going. First, there was a Fritos Flamin' Hot grilled cheese burrito, okay? Then there was 2 items from this new Frank's Red Hot Diablo sauce menu. One was a chicken tenders burrito, and one was a loaded nacho fries. I pretty much am getting really fed up at this point with fast food. Like, the quality of the food was atrociously bad. The only good thing in all of that food was the tenders. The chicken tenders had flavor and were good. Everything else was awful. All of the ratios were wrong. Not enough hot sauce on anything. Nothing was actually hot because they didn't put enough sauce on anything. One of the burritos, I kid you not, here's how it went. Oh, that's just meat. An entire mouthful just of sour cream. Just chips now. Rice. Okay, so literally when they made the burrito, they went in globs. They went and just wrapped it. They didn't actually distribute the ingredients or mix it, so it's disgusting. This is like the 4th or 5th time that we have tried a fast food DSP Tries It in the last couple of months, that there's just no effort whatsoever put into the food. It's made completely incorrectly. Usually there's a missing ingredient or it's not given correctly. Like today, there was just not enough hot sauce at all on any of the items, so you can barely taste it. So how can you say that's the menu? How can you call this the Frank's Red Hot Diablo crispy chicken burrito when there's almost no hot sauce on it and it's dry? So I was furious. You can see the episode right now over on DSP React. It's a good one because I lose my cool. I actually pop my top because I'm like, why in America are we accepting this? Why are people going there and spending money on this garbage? It's terrible food. It's not even appetizing in any way. It's false advertising because they don't give you the ingredients you're supposed to have to make it special. This is ridiculous. Okay? So I hope you'll give it a look and enjoy it. I really hope that whatever we do next for DSP Tries It is much better. And we need to determine what that's going to be, whether it's going to be this Thanksgiving sub from Firehouse Subs, whether it's going to be Domino's Pizza for the first time in years and years, and I try some new things like their stuffed crust or more. But whatever it is, hopefully it's better. And let's talk about that on the podcast tomorrow and try to figure that out. Okay? Then tonight, it was the premiere of Ninja Gaiden 4 on DSPGaming. So, the entire first hour was fun. Why? Stories being introduced, gameplay elements are being introduced. You're learning the platforming, stuff like that. Graphics at first were a little bit messed up on my PC, but when I turned off certain upscaling and I turned on another upscaling, oddly enough, DLSS, which is supposed to be for my NVIDIA graphics card, wasn't good. It was choppy. But when I turned on FSR, which I guess is a different kind, it worked smoothly and was super smooth for the rest of the night. Figure that one out. Okay? So anyway, first hour was good. And in fact, first hour, everyone's liking the stream. Engagement, interactions, support. At the first hour, we had over $110 of support. And I'm like, this is amazing. This is outpouring of support for Ninja Gaiden. Over $100 in the first hour. Outstanding. This is going to be a great night. So I continued on in the second hour for about 10, 15 minutes, and then we got to the first optional challenge stage. Okay? Here's how they work in Ninja Gaiden 4. You enter a gate, you teleport into a room where there's gauntlets of enemies. Okay? You wager life, meaning you can wager your health bar on these to get better rewards. With no wager at all, you're at full health, and you're expected to kill 2 waves of enemies. And if you do, you get a reward. But the more health you wager, the more reward you get. So I said, well, I've had 0 problems with the combat so far in the game. Let's just do 45% wagering of health, okay? And I start to play it, and I'm just going to say it like this. Ninja Gaiden 4, what they did is they took the elements from the previous Ninja Gaiden games. I know because I just played Ninja Gaiden 2 Black recently. And they added in more elements. So Ninja Gaiden 2 Black, there's combos, there's charge attacks, there's dodging and blocking. This game adds a super armor mechanic. So the problem is there's certain enemies that have super armor now, and you need to use a newer thing. It's called the Blood Raven Blade, where you hold down a trigger and you press the button and you use your meter that you're charging to basically do a super powered slash that breaks through the super armor. That's great. And up to this point in the game, it's a used mechanic. If you're just doing free flow combos on an enemy, you might encounter one that has super armor. It's like, oh, I have to do this now. So luckily, you've been building up your meter. You just use it. Oh, combo. Then you continue on and you eviscerate the enemies for the room, right? But herein lies the problem with Ninja Gaiden 4 so far. When you're in this challenge room, all of the game's flaws are immediately exposed. Flaw number 1. All of the enemies can instantly track you and hit you from anywhere in the screen. I mean it. Ranged enemies shoot you from across the entire room. Enemies who have super armor will charge and dash and hit you from across the whole room with a 2-hit combo that takes almost your entire energy bar. You can't track the enemies properly at all. I mean it. There is a lock-on, but the lock-on will only track one enemy at a time. Once the enemy's dead, you lose it, and now you can't basically see the next enemy. You have abilities that are intended to lock onto the enemy properly. Like, for example, there is a diving slash that hits once. You have the ability to unlock a 3-hit combo that kills an enemy. The problem is, after you kill one enemy, you want to hit the next. You jump and do the attack. You dash to the other side of the room and get stuck in the corner. Why did he just do that? I'm in a room full of enemies. Why wouldn't he go for the enemy? There's actually an attack where you run in a circle and attack everything in a circle like this. Every time you do it, your character runs this way and misses every enemy. It literally does it every time. You'll be in a room full of enemies, you use the attack, and he goes, whoops, and runs the wrong direction, and it misses every time. It's 2025. There's been tons of these games. They haven't figured out how to do combat yet. So I'm raging because every single time that I'm trying to do this gauntlet, something comes from off screen that you can't see and you're not warned about and starts hitting you with a super armor combo. There's guys with spears. They're like swinging the spear, hit. Then another one walks up, hit. So you're trying to use all the abilities. And every time you try to use the super armor breaking move, you're slow. So you do break the armor of the enemy standing right there. But then other enemies come up from the sides and just beat the crap out of you. You lose your whole health bar. Now, yes, you lose health like crazy in this game. Just getting hit a few times, you're dead. And the funny part is there is health coming out of the enemies, but it doesn't heal you that much. So basically, outside of the challenge room, all of the combat was extra fun. It was cool, free-flowing. The moment you get in the challenge room and the combat gets completely focused on and exposed, you realize this isn't very good. Now, it very well could be that's the first challenge room. Maybe, as we get further into the game, I'll be better because I'll have more new abilities. In fact, I can confirm there's another ability you get after that room called the Berserk meter that you didn't have for that first room. Maybe that's just a fatal flaw of the first room, that it's expected you're going to have the Berserk meter in all the challenge rooms and you don't have it for the first one, but you'll always have it afterward. I don't know. I didn't make the game, but for me, I hated that challenge room. I tried it again and again and again, and I kept raging. It took me, get this, over 30 minutes. And I finally said, enough. I'm just going to quit it. And then someone said, well, don't quit it. Leave it. And then rejoin it and say, just do full health. Don't do the 45% health handicap to get more rewards. Just go in and beat it at full health. I go in at full health, I beat it first try. So, that's what I mean. Game like this, it's supposed to be mostly about the combat. When you focus on the combat and the combat gets exposed for not tracking properly, all super armor enemies beating you down, whenever you use the super armor breaker, you're wide open and all the other enemies beat you down, you start seeing all the flaws in the engine. And by the way, you cannot play it like Ninja Gaiden 2 Black like I did earlier this year. If you remember that game, I just dodged nonstop and then counterattacked everything. Can't do that in this one. Why? Because in this one, everything has super armor. So even if you dodge, you usually cannot counterattack. They'll interrupt your combo and say, oh, now you have to break their super armor. Okay? Another thing that I do want to call out as well this early, already, I'm only not 2 hours into the game, there's a zillion mechanics. There's so many mechanics going on at once. And to be honest, if I didn't play Ninja Gaiden 2 earlier in the year, I probably would find this way too complicated and I wouldn't like it. But because I did play Ninja Gaiden 2, I already knew all that stuff from earlier in the year. And now I'm trying to implement the new stuff. So I finally did beat the challenge room. And people are like, well, just keep going. Like, it's already 9:45. I got to get out of here. This is 2 hours. It's the end of the night. No, keep going. I'm like, no, I can't, guys. There's been nights recently where I've gone way too long. Last night was notably one of them when I played Truck Sim. And I barely spent any time with my wife before we went to sleep. And she was really sad because, today she had work and she wanted to spend time with me last night and we had like no time. And she's rightfully upset. I can't stay late every night for this shit. All right. So I was upset because I felt like I wasted a whole half an hour of the stream. So get this. It's the end of the night. I realized I haven't gotten a single contribution in over an hour. So we were at 110 within an hour and then literally 0 for the next hour because I was hyper-focused on this dumb as fuck challenge room, wasn't interacting with the audience, wasn't, having a good time, and people don't want to see that. Again, people want to see me enjoy myself, chill and relax, interact, and have a good time. That challenge room single-handedly spoiled the stream, and everyone was having a bad time because of it. I'm serious. People who were having a good time left. They said, fuck this. Complete ass. In 2025, they fucked the game up with that challenge room. They should have never had it that early in the game. At least have the challenge rooms once you have all your abilities. Stupidity. So anyway, we ended the stream at 1:15. That's it. I'm serious. We made $110 in less than an hour, and then we made $5 for like the last 90 minutes of the stream, and we didn't hit the goal. Now, here's the truth. I'm not going to overall blame the game. The game was good until that challenge room, and people were having a good time with it. The challenge room ruined the night. If we didn't do that challenge room, I guarantee you we would have seen the end of that first stage, the first boss, and we would have hit a goal. It's just funny how shit derails. Every time that I rage, no one cares anymore. At least my positive fan base, they don't want to see rage. They want to see fun. And it's not fun to rage when the game is being unfair and stupid. So, I'm actually upset. I'm not upset at the audience. I'm upset at the game for doing it like that. That was bad game design. Very well, the rest of the game could be outstanding. We'll find out because I am going to try it again tomorrow. It sucks that we didn't hit a goal tonight, but I want to give it another shot tomorrow regardless. Now, tomorrow, if we get low attendance, low engagement, and we don't hit a goal again, fuck this game. Seriously, it's a Game Pass game. And what's shown is that the classic that I played earlier this year, right, Ninja Gaiden 2 Black, is actually better than the new one. That's pretty funny when you think about it, but I don't know. Is it really? I don't know, but I tell you, I was disappointed. I was, as soon as I hit that challenge room, I was like, what did they just do to this game? Why did they do it like that? I don't know. So we'll give it another shot tomorrow night. We'll see if it's any good. And if it does get better, then I'll keep playing it. But really, I need you guys to come by tomorrow and support that stream because it didn't hit the goal tonight, and that pisses me off. The game screwed the stream because it had to have that stupid room so early. All right. Well, tomorrow will be a little different. Tomorrow we're going to have a podcast, and on that podcast, we are going to look at your nominations for games for Halloween. We're actually going to see what you nominated most and determine, hey, did we just pick the top 5 most nominated games, or are there some that are too close to call and we need to do a poll where you guys could vote? We're going to figure that out live on the podcast, and then after the podcast, it's going to be a major stream of Mario Galaxy 2. Haven't played this now in a while, and I'm happy to get back to it because I do like the game a lot, and I'm excited to continue with it. So that'll be the first stream, and then tomorrow night, yeah, we are going to try Ninja Gaiden 4 again. I hope that you'll show up. This time we're past the challenge room. We're going to make advancement in the stage and go from there. Okay? All right, everyone, thank you for watching today. Thanks for your support. I hope you enjoyed all the content, and I'll see you all tomorrow. Have a good night. Peace out.